Hey, it's JH586. I'm Jamie back at you. We're doing our fourth load of 35 Remington. Y'all can see we got those loaded up. We're going from 37 to 39 grains in half grain increments. We're going to shoot 5 groups. Of course, it's our 200 grain cast lead. These are powder coated Harbor Freight red. We're using Tac. And I think this time we use CCI, large rifle primers. Kyle's here, Rick's here, Frog's here. So let me shoot this first group. It's Tac. You hear Kyle? He said that sounded warm. Pulled, flinched on that one, pushed that one up. Yeah, I agree with Kyle. Those are a little warm. Let's take a look at these primers. I'll come back. See you. Okay, hey guys, we're back from the range now, and I was wanting to wrap up our 35 Remington Load 4. Here's our brass. In interest of full disclosure, when we were testing these, we tested these on the 4th of July. We had 2 that failed to go off. So out of the 25 rounds, we had 2 bad primers, and those were CCIs. And we do have a little bit of cratering there on that highest charge. Y'all be the judge, let me know. On this group, we used our Remington once fired 35 Remington brass. And you can see by the marks on there that I weighed all the brass and got them as close to equal as we could. And here's our lightest charge, and those primers look fine. Kyle looked at these, that highest set. He said, yeah, those. Well, you heard him on the video. He said those sound warm. But we had 2 that failed to go off. We had error with our chronograph. I forgot to set it up forgot to turn it on for the first group. Then before the 4th group was finished, so we had 3 groups that we actually got data from the chronograph with. I got some coffee, got my Fort McHenry mug again. This is mashup. Y'all should try this. I got it at Walmart. It is a blend of Honduran and Costa Rican, but that ain't why y'all watching. This is our first group, 37 grains. Y'all can see we got 2 up here and then 3 down here. I thought I flinched when the first one went there, but when the second one went up there too. That's 37 grains of Tac. That's about 1 1/4 inches. Okay, our second group was this group in the center. And this group is about 1 1/4 inches, and I have some data for it. That's a decent group. Can y'all see my writing over there? Let me read that off to you right quick. We This is the group where the chronograph crapped out. And we had 2116, 2094, 2084, and then 3132. But I think that was the chronograph was cooking in the sun, so I think it was about ready to go at that point. If those numbers are accurate, we have an extreme spread of 48, and 2103 is our average. But that group is not near as good as what we're fixing to look at. So this group here is 38 grains, and this is approximately 1 inch. Western Powders Tac. We got 2107, 2129, 2146, 2107 again, and 2116. That's an extreme spread of 39 with a 2121 average, and that produced a group of about almost 1 inch. Here's the best one of the day. This one's about 3/4 of an inch. And you can see the numbers. That's 38.5 grains of tack. 2150, 2126, 2141, 2148 for an average of 2141.2. That's an extreme spread of 24 and a standard deviation of 10.9 in a 3/4 inch group. Our last group was 39 grains of tack, and that's about 1 inch and a quarter. It's about what that first group was. So it started opening back up. Yeah, that's right at 1.5 inches right there. And I don't have any chronograph numbers for it, but that's the one Kyle said was hot, sounded hot. So that'll be right there. So it opened up a good bit. But we need to further investigate 38.5, between 38 and 39 grain. You can see that's a good group right there. We have numbers on that. That's a good group. That's good numbers, good standard deviation. So I'm really excited about the 38.5. So when we get through our preliminary testing and start really fine-tuning, I think this is going to be one of our more promising. Remember what we said what our goal was, is we want 2,000 feet per second and MOA accuracy if we can get it. With a lever gun with those barrel bands on it, I don't know that we'll be able to get to MOA. But again, I'm trying to be consistent. These are 25-yard groups, so we can stay with the, I know we shot these outdoors. We could have shot them a lot further, but we want to stay consistent so when it's raining around here and we have rain, we're getting to that summertime pattern down here where we have those pop-up thunderstorms every afternoon. So a lot of days I'll have to go to the indoor range, so I want to be able to keep that distance consistent. But again, that's with our 358-200 round flat Lee cast bullets. They were powder coated, and these did have gas checks. I knew that by the data that they were going to be between that 1900 and 2100, 2150 range. Going that fast, we need that gas check. But the tack was accurate. It was strong. I'm really liking it. So hey, the groups and the numbers don't lie, folks. I'm just telling you that. I'm excited about what tack's going to give us. The powders we have left is we have 4831, I think it is. We have Lever Revolution we still got to test, and I picked up some Hodgson 4198. I think that's going to be a good powder. But yeah, we'll get that 1 inch group at 100 yards, moving at about 2,000 feet per second out of the muzzle. We'll have a deer killing round. It's going to thump when it hits, like Bacon said. Guys, y'all remember to check us out on thereloadersnetwork.com. And I think more and more people are going there. We're getting more and more traffic over there, and I'm starting to look there first, as opposed to YouTube on the content that I want to watch, because I know that what we have there is a group of guys that are doing casting and reloading and other type stuff that is more tuned to our interest, and Bacon's doing a fine job. We're getting more and more advertisers over there, and I've got a guy lined up myself, and I'm hoping that's going to work out. If you need to get in touch with any of us, go to the Reloaders Network /chat. You can go, that'll take you to Slack, and you can send any of us an instant message that you want to. And then Nathan hosts the Friday night Georgia Connection the Georgia Shooters Connection live chat on Friday nights at 8 o'clock on the Friday nights that the Reloading Network authors are not doing one. So y'all please check us out there, and we're going to be in touch, so y'all be in touch. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.